Hello and welcome back to Walford on Tap, the show we talk about today's EastEnders. And today's EastEnders, we finally have a death on the cards. We finally have seen the fate of Linda Carter's death. It's a very sad episode. It's very bleak throughout the bulk of it, where you see Linda just slowly. She has a choice. She has a clear-cut choice that most addicts face. Do I give up this awful toxic addiction, or do I just succumb to it? And ultimately, Linda is at the stage where if she chooses to continue drinking, her fucking body's probably just going to give out. So the episode is a lot of Linda stumbling around, having made her choice, having walked out on her family, having walked out on her life, essentially. And that's how it follows Linda.
Gets touched up by a homeless man. Which Ash corrected me last week like a fucking grammar police. He's not a hobo. He's just an alcoholic. He's fucking right. So I'll run through the episode. Obviously, there's only one scene to talk about this week, so I can only really. It'll probably just be Linda and then whatever else the other main topics are this week. So obviously, this episode's dedicated to Linda. I don't know what the camera's still on. Ash. I haven't switched it. See, this episode's dedicated to Linda. Technically, I'm not going to hammer up saying Linda died, because I obviously want to save my ass. I don't want Gary YouTube coming in and below. Fucking, you're not the official EastEnders channel. Linda's not dead. Fuck you. So just very quickly, I describe this as like when you, the only way I can describe this is by doing a movie reference. If you go into this, like people went into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, this Spider-Man's going to appear, fucking this guy's going to appear, this guy's going to appear, this guy's going to appear. You're not going to get it, mate. Mick doesn't appear. Keanu doesn't appear. Just go into it. Don't expect that you're going to get fucking like 50, 100 cameos from 50 past characters, because you're going to be let down. It's just my word of warning. Like if you're watching this episode and you're going, is Mick going to show up? He's not. Danny Dyer's contract was too fat to give money to. But yeah, as I was saying, this episode starts pretty much with Linda drinking. She shoves Elaine, and I just wonder, when she hits the bed, is there a mat or is there just a mat on the floor?
You don't need a mat for the bed.
Yeah, but you don't want to fucking ram her right into the bed, do you? Just and take that. And then she falls onto the floor. Ollie sees this, and he's doing a drawing for his mom. And this drawing is wonderful. It's how a I'm giving a rough estimate, a 6-year-old with autism would draw their mom. It's just her as a stick figure with alcohol that's in a green bottle being poured down her throat, and she has massive black eyes. Yeah. Not like black eyes just like that, but like massive pupil black eyes. So yeah, Ollie is an artistic jar. There you go. And then we go downstairs. Elaine has a fight with Linda. Well, it's kind of, they have a disagreement. Linda goes, my life is so tough. And then Elaine's like, yeah, mum, yeah. And then she's like, my Mick died. Yeah. Yeah. And then you told me not to go to the police about Dean because you want to get George off the case. And then she's like, yeah. What time is it? Oh, great. And then she just continues drinking, and Elaine's like, oh, get out of the fucking pub, please. Get out of the pub. Because she's literally...
don't stop. I'm going to fucking report you to the police. I've had enough of your shit, Linda. Every single thing that's bad in your life, you blame on everybody else. We all just get on with it.
She basically... It's basically that. It's someone who won't take responsibility for themselves. It's like if there was a chocolate cake in the fridge specifically for my dad, but I ate the chocolate cake, and then my dad goes, "Who ate the chocolate cake?" Wasn't me, Dad. Wasn't me.
It was you. You left it in the fucking fridge, Dad. What was I supposed to do? Not eat the fucking thing? So what? You ate my cake? Yeah. Well, fucking, you should have had it first, idiot. Fucking, what do you mean?
So yeah, that's obviously that. So Linda stumbles out. She starts drinking the vodka. and then goes with meets with the homeless people, which I did not know Walford has a homeless area. So
They
that's
have
it.
it very occasionally when someone fucks off.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I understand you don't want to have a fucking couch there 24/7 on the set. That would be a bit weird. But yeah, she goes in, she stumbles, and she meets all the alcoholics and the homeless people. One of them, the guy from last week who got thrown out for walking into
Trying
Ollie
to
and Annie's
piss in
bedroom.
Ollie and Annie's room.
Yeah, she basically cuddles up to him, and then he waits till she's asleep. Now, the only way I can describe this is like it's like when someone with thick sunglasses, right, has them on, right, and they're clearly talking to a woman, and they think that they won't notice them like staring at the boobs, but they can clearly see that he's staring at the boobs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what he's
Yeah.
doing. He's like, come up, sunshine. And then it's, what the fuck? And she leaves because he was touching her up.
He starts touching her, yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty much just like that one mate. Yeah. And she leaves. She throws up blood on the outside the McClunkies or outside that area.
Yeah.
She falls asleep on a bench, well, dies on a bench. And then we cut to the next morning where police cars show up and they tell Elaine that your daughter's dead. That was pretty much
Straight
that
to the
scene.
funeral.
The funeral was literally done a day later. Fucking hell. That was very
Day
quick.
later, Lee and Nancy return. What the promo pictures teased from the Sun that they leaked. Lee and Nancy returning. Johnny drinking on the day, struggling to deal with it, kind of going the same way as Linda did. The funeral, like everybody kind of gives their apologies for not helping. Everybody gives their apologies for not helping, and everybody's just kind of sad. But then at the funeral, anyways, Sharon does a little speech about how, addict, and can we really blame them for their illness? Johnny's drinking. Nancy's tired of Elaine's shit for enabling her. Fucking Nancy just backhands her. Johnny lashes out at the pub, and then in the end, Nancy and Lee take the kids away from Elaine and take Johnny as well.
Yeah.
So it is a bleak display of the death, but it's revealed. I mean, also Elaine freaks out and then fucking throws a bunch of shit off a table and has a big Queen Vic throw all the shit around. Lovely, fantastic. And then Sharon says like, "Oh, it's not your fault." Blah blah blah.
Then Elaine,
And then the lights go out on Elaine.
Elaine says, "I wish I could see her just one more time." And guess what, people? It was a ruse. They pulled the rug right over your fucking eyes. It was a ruse. It was not real. It was a dream sequence. You've been a ruse. Linda throws the bottle of vodka down. She goes back inside and she's like, "I'm gonna give up alcohol." And Elaine's like, "What?"
Well, yeah, it's a cut back to the scene earlier, where the scene earlier is like Elaine, like the lights are going out, and then she takes the drink, and then they show the lights going out again. It cuts to Linda outside, and essentially she comes in like, "I saw my future, and I am terrified of it. So it's time to stop drinking. This will kill me. I need to be there for my kids. Need to be there for my family. I don't want to be this person anymore." And her and Elaine share a very poignant hug. And I think now, with some time, is gonna be Linda getting sober again. I still think that Linda and Nancy and Johnny probably might leave with Linda in February. But this still cements my belief that the Carters will leave the show. Like all of them. Not Elaine. Elaine's a knight now. She's embedded in the new family. But I do believe she will leave the show at the 40th anniversary. Perhaps even with a nice little final 40th anniversary week, maybe a Mick Carter return in some form.
I could see.
But you just tease it. You just tease it. He's there for about an episode or two, as a nice oh shit, and then he leaves, and then it sets up whenever the fuck eventually you want to bring back the cars.
See, I could. Do you remember? I think it was the live episode. No, it wouldn't be the live episode 2010. But do you remember? I'll just put the cameras on us. Do you remember that when Phil was drinking and he set the Queen Vic on fire, and that was Peggy's exit? She left like with Peggy's theme, and she does the sad walk. I could see them doing that with Linda, where Linda just Queen Vic goes up, Linda's nothing here for me now. See you, lads, and just leaves. And maybe Johnny goes with her, maybe Johnny doesn't. Maybe Johnny stays.
Yeah, I could like to that happening.
Because the Sun have revealed some pictures of what the Queen Vic looks like in the morning of the explosion. They've also teased that Grant Mitchell is showing up, but if you've seen our video where we discuss the rumours of Nigel Bats and stuff, you will see Bates. You will see Grant Mitchell or Ross Kemp in a car like this, just how's you going, lads? So yeah, that's the episode.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, lads. That is the episode. I hope you enjoy it, and we will be back Wednesday, I want to say, because we're going by the official TV release. We don't release the episode. It's not on TV yet, just because it seems a bit wrong.
Yeah, don't spoil anything, right?
Says that we fucking.
I mean, we release everything early, so we release everything after everything's been made, so it's not fucking. But yeah, it goes Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, so tomorrow will be the Alfie Moon video, and then you will see us again Wednesday, even though our episode will be recorded anyways tomorrow. So if you, but what we might do is we might put it behind a paywall, so you fuckers have to pay to see it today. No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. See you Wednesday. Guten Tag.